Some aren't as good as others,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they're all classics.
Well,
None can be replaced.
Yeah, that's very interesting that you say
We've got
that.
a shot of Sound of Silence.
Yeah.
We've got another one of Scarborough Fair, which I'm very proud of. People used to call Simon and Garfunkel those imitators. They said, "Yeah, we heard them imitators the other day, Ken." I said, "Really? Who's that?" He said, "They're Simon and Garfunkel guys that copy you guys all the time."
Damn it, eh?
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Somebody called the Bee Gees a bunch of imitators too, so we sounded better than they did.
So when did your collaboration or I guess partnership with Jim, when did that break up?
We pretty well broke up about 2 years before he passed away.
Okay.
Things just, it was just intolerable by then.
Okay.
He had let his health go to a point that, well, he'd already had a bypass surgery, he had a heart, he'd already had a back surgery, he had diabetes.
He was a young man too, really, eh?
4 months younger than me.
Okay, that's still young.
Yep, and I'm a kid. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You got a long ways to go,
I'll be
buddy.
around a long time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So,
But he passed away and at his home in Greenville, Texas,
okay.
in September 2006. Very sad.
Oh, it always is. It always
Talent
is.
like his doesn't come along every day.
Yeah.
And he was, when he was at his peak, he was probably one of the top 3 12-string guitar players in the nation. No question about it.
Who produced your records?
We did.
Okay.
Did it all ourselves.
Okay. What kind of format were you? What kind of machines were you using at the time?
Oh, everything we've been using has been digital. We use
digital right from when?
digital right into the computer.
Okay.
And, Jim didn't understand how to do that stuff. He couldn't even turn a computer on. But
Okay.
he counted on me to
So you
do it.
guys played for many, many years before you actually got into the recording?
Oh, yeah.
And what date would your recording start?
Oh, I'd say we started probably right around, I'd say right around 2000.
2000,
We started
okay.
really recording hard.
Okay.
And his brother Dennis played with us for a long time. Dennis was, and still is, probably one of the finest lead guitar players on the planet when he's sober. Dennis has a drinking problem. He played with Thin Lizzy. He played with Hit Singer. And he got fired from both bands because he was too far out for them. What does that tell you? But Paul was he's something when he's on.
So after your breakup with Jim, that's when. So was Texas Nightlife?
It was our band.
It was your band.
Right, and I simply kept the name because I owned it. I
Okay.
had bought the domain, and I still own TexasNightlife.net. And basically, we started out as Nightlife, and then we added Texas to it because there was already another band called Nightlife competing with us. So we decided we'd just go big time and call ourselves Texas Nightlife. And as far as I know, there's not another band like it. There's some clubs called that. There's actually a club in Maryland called the Texas Nightlife Club. There's also one apparently down in Austin called Texas Nightlife.
No good life, but it's our life.
That's it.
Yeah.
Willie never lied.
Yeah. So it's been since the passing of Jim that you've been doing all your own solo recordings.
Yeah, I've pretty much gone my own direction.
And now, are you still got Songcast Rickle producing your records?
Well, Rick, he's involved in it.
Okay.
Here lately, I've been doing all the production myself.
Okay.
Mainly because he's been busy with the site and some
Yeah.
other projects he's working on, and now I don't have time to wait on things like that either anymore, and he has time to wait on me. So
Yeah.
when I'm ready to record, I record.
Yeah,
That's the scope of what I know.
That's the thing. Yeah, maybe you can talk a little bit. I know lots about Songcast, but for people that don't, maybe you can talk about that and what got you started on that. And it's still a going concern.
Yeah, well, Songcast to me I think it's one of the best OMDs on the planet. It's designed with artists in mind. And being an artist, it's kind of like the hair club for men. I'm not just the president, I'm also a member. Because you'll find Texas Nightlife music there as well. Just like you'll find yours and Jerry Mack and Valerie Lynn, who I closely collaborated with a lot of the stuff on. And just a lot of great artists. Greg and Deb are out there now. And we started this really because I was torqued off at the Evil Empire.
We won't mention what the evil.
Oh, I don't have a problem mentioning who it is. It's Sound Clunk.
Good man, Sound Clunk.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
Good.
And they've got some real flaky people over there. And I'd be the person, if they have a problem with anything I got to say, they can come over here and talk to me about it, because I'll square up with them. And they actually, well, give you some idea, their customer service is so bad that I had a problem with them one time. And I told them what my problem was, and I get an answer back from one of the owners, no less, that said, quote, "Well, we're really surprised you're still a member. This is customer service, right?"
Yeah, you can't.
So
you're preaching to the choir.
2 years ago, I quit paying.
Good man. Yeah.
Now it's strictly free. I still got it over there. I keep expecting them to cancel me every 5 minutes, but so far they haven't. And I think they're a little nervous because they know that I am one of the owners at Songcast. And we are competing enterprise, and we are growing, and we are stealing some of their people.
Yeah. Well, it takes a long time. Like Soundcast has only been for around
Less
a couple
than
of
2
years.
years.
Yeah, and you figure something like SoundClick is.
They've been over 12 now.
Yeah, I'll give them credit for a lot of things, but the people who operate that site are awful.
They don't have any concept what customer service is. They don't have any concept what artists need and want.
Yeah.
And we're trying to offer things that nobody else does. And I think we're getting there, slowly but surely. We just recently started doing daily charts now, which I think is pretty cool. It's kind of fun to watch those change.
Yeah, it's it's really difficult to I think for what Songcast Rick has done is wonderful, because it's no easy task to program that stuff and to and have a chart that is alive. That takes some smarts. Not everybody can do it, and it's a lot of work. That a lot of people just don't see that. You just see the page and you
exactly
what's going on here.
I know you're doing this. Whitby
Shores.
Whitby Shores. Yeah, you're starting to get a little taste of what it's like to have people complain at you.
I can.
And I remember when you were one of our big complainers going, "Now wait a minute, kid, I want this and I want that."
Yeah.
And I'm going, "Yeah, want in one hand and."
Yes. I learned my lesson, and it's
because I wasn't trying to be hard on you. I was just being common sense, and that's why Rick even said, "Hey, anybody wants to complain that much, go build your own site."
Yeah.
And you'll find out how much fun it's not.
Yeah, in all honesty, I was wrong on my particular. Yeah, but that's the past.
Kind of like I told you, I don't hold things personal.
Yeah,
I never
neither
did,
do I.
and I never will.
Yeah.
I understood it, and I told you. Just sometimes friends don't agree in business.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But
no, and I've had a few scrapes with some of the members before, and one guy got all bent out of shape and said, "Well, you're not promoting me." I said, "Well, I'll tell you what. It's not my job to promote you." I said, "But I'll tell you what I'll do. You give me $200 a month, and I'll promote you like you wouldn't believe." Thank you, ma'am.
What are you looking at there, Ken?
It's a tower of some kind.
Well,
I have no idea.
That is the CN Tower. You don't know what the CN Tower is?
No, not really.
It was the largest, tallest structure in the world just till recently.
Oh, okay. And we got this building over here. It's got a real pretty clock.
That is the Parliament building.
Oh, okay.
And we're in what's called Nathan's Phillips Square.
That must be the thing we burned back in in the 1800s.
Well, let's walk in Nathan Phillips Square. This is actually a very famous part. Well, they got a lot of shows in here. Let's head on over there.
I can see that.
Toronto area, Father Makalipay, by being united.